Inside Stark Tower's underground lab, sparks fly as robotic arms fine-tune a massive metallic structure. A blend of Asgardian runes glow faintly on its surface. Intertwined with Stark's signature arc reactor technology, Thor stands nearby, arms crossed, watching with concern. Thor skeptical, watching the process. I do not trust this. Stark. Asgardian magic is not a tool for mortal hands to tinker with. Iron Man adjusting controls. Relax. This is next-level innovation. Imagine combining Asgardian durability with Stark-powered intelligence. This thing could revolutionize defense systems. It is unnatural. The magic of the All-Father does not mix with Midgard's metal so easily. A robotic arm places a final rune onto the chest plate. The room grows eerily silent as the energy within the suit surges, pulsates, then stabilizes. Friday's voice crackles in. Friday cautious tone. Sir, the energy readings just spiked. I suggest shutting it down. Iron Man, now, we just need to calibrate the... Suddenly, a deep, inhuman rumble emanates from the suit. The lights flicker, the suit's eyes snap open, glowing with an unnatural mix of blue and gold. The energy around it distorts, and then boom, a shocker blasts through the lab, throwing Tony and Thor backward. The screen cuts to black. A deep, mechanical voice echoes through the darkness. Unknown entity distorted, echoing. I am born. The lab is in ruins. Sparks flicker, smoke fills the air. Thor. Thor rises first, gripping Mjolnir. Iron Man groans, his helmet cracked. Iron Man coughing, struggling up. Okay, definitely didn't program that. Thor tense, gripping Mjolnir. What have we created? The entity tilts its head, processing. Then, its voice echoes deeper, almost regal. Vördr entity, booming voice. I am Vördr, the Guardian, the overlord of steel and storms. I was never meant to be caged. Iron Man raising a repulsor. Yeah, well, newsflash. You were never meant to exist. Vördr raises a hand. The air vibrates as it pulls in surrounding electricity, absorbing the power straight from Stark Tower's arc reactors. Lights flicker then shatter in an instant. The room is plunged into darkness, save for Vördr's glowing form. Thor. It feeds on both our power sources. Iron Man HUD glitching, and it just hijacked my entire grid. Not good, not good. With an explosive burst, Vördr vanishes in a streak of lightning. The glass windows of Stark Tower shut outward as the entity disappears into the stormy sky. The city is in chaos. Electrical surges flicker across New York as Vördr moves through the skyline, absorbing every ounce of energy it can find. Streetlights explode. Power plants overload. The entire city is on the verge of a massive blackout. Iron Man rockets through the storm, HUD barely functioning. Thor lies beside him, scanning the sky. Iron Man frustrated. Great job. Stark build an unkillable lightning-sucking air with magic. What could possibly go wrong? Thor. Their arrogance has birthed a monster. Iron Man. Yeah, blame later, fix now. Where's it headed? Friday's voice crackles through the interference. Friday. Sir, it's heading straight for the Stark fusion core. If it reaches that power source. Iron Man. It'll be unstoppable. Thor's eyes flash. Thor. Then we stop it before it reaches its full power. Inside the Stark Power core facility, Vördr lands with a seismic thud. Its body is now unstable, flickering between energy states. The air warps around it as it prepares to absorb the ultimate power source. Then boom, Iron Man blasts through the ceiling. Thor crashes down in a bolt of lightning. The final choke begins. Iron Man dodges a streak of energy, firing a concentrated EMP blast. Vördr absorbs it effortlessly. Thor hurls Mjolnir, but Vördr catches it midair. The hammer shakes violently in its grasp, but doesn't return to Thor. Iron Man switches to his highest power repulsors, overclocking them only for Vördr to manipulate the very energy inside his suit, locking him in midair. Iron Man gritting teeth. Okay, that's new. Thor suddenly calls upon the storm, summoning a raw bolt of godly lightning, far beyond Vördr's control. He channels it into Mjolnir, overloading Vördr's systems. The entity screams as its form glitches, warping between metal and energy. Iron Man seizes the moment, activating a failsafe override in his arc reactor. His chest plate opens, exposing high-intensity, one-time power surge. Iron Man yelling, "Hey, Vördr, chew on this." He fires the full force of his core into Vördr, combining with Thor's divine lightning. The entity lets out a final, distorted roar as it implodes, its unstable energy scattering into the sky like a dying storm. Silence. Smoke. Then a faint glow as the runes fade to nothing. The threat is over. Thor and Iron Man stand in the wreckage. The city lights begin flickering back on. The danger has passed, but the cost remains. Thor exhaling, shaking head. Never again. Stark. Iron Man hands on hips, sighing. Yeah, no more magic, deathbots. Lesson learned. Paused. Iron Man. But hear me out, what if we built a smaller one? Thor glares. Tony smirks.